Oh, the freedom of living along the waterfront. For most of us, it only happens on vacation. But for those living on houseboats, it's every single day. Something Michael and Charlotte Green are embracing wholeheartedly.
It's a beautiful nouveau industrial warehouse.
A gorgeous $1.2 million floating home with 9 rooms, 2 decks, 1 with a hot tub, and unbeatable views of Ross Island in Portland, Oregon.
This is our floating home we built 3 years ago. Kitchen flows into the dining room, which flows into the living room.
The large open space is anchored by a concrete fireplace.
One of the things that we did was put the fireplace right in the middle, just kind of to separate the rooms a little bit. It feels open, but yet you do have your spaces.
These new industrial digs were exactly what these empty nesters were looking for.
We were looking for a change. Our kids had moved out of the house. So when we found out that you could actually buy a slip of water and live on a houseboat, that appealed to both of us.
We didn't really want to buy somebody's quote-unquote dream house. We wanted to build our own.
But something was missing. And it wasn't the kids.
It wasn't very cozy. And so once we brought our antiques down here and started sort of placing them around, it just felt like, oh, now it feels like a home.
Their lifetime collection of antiques now covers the space without blocking the openness of the 10-foot-tall ceilings.
We wanted it to have a feeling of openness. Hence, we have the partitions for the light. We also have an open staircase. And the open staircase looks up to our bedroom, which is open to the main floor.
So this is the bedroom, and when I first saw it, I thought, oh man, this is way too open and it's not private. But Michael said, what are you worried about? We live here alone and the kids have moved out and this is great. And you know what, it is great. I wake up in this bed and I look out in that skylight, the geese flying overhead, and it's just peaceful. I just love this room.
Though Charlotte and Michael have adjusted to living alone, they love having company. So where do overnight guests stay when they visit? In the 450-square-foot floating guest house, complete with living room, breakfast nook, and sleeping loft.
We wanted our kids to come visit. We wanted our friends from Seattle to come down, and they do. We get lots of visitors.
It's fabulous. It is like going to sleepaway camp.
One thing I never tire of is living on a houseboat. It's just an amazing way of life. It's like being on vacation.
It took 9 months for the Greens to build a floating home for their permanent vacation.